Okay, today we have a beginner's band workout. For equipment, you will need a chair, something like a kitchen chair, folding chair, or a dining room chair, something sturdy with no arms on it, preferably. Then you're going to need some sort of a band. The kind with a handle is super. If you don't have that, if maybe you have one that you got from PT, it's kind of flat and it doesn't have any handles. Sometimes people they go ahead and they tie it so it makes its own handle. For some of them, you can even use the full looped ones, but you can't use it for all of them. So if you have this is great. If you have a door anchor, that can be helpful. If you don't have that, I will show you how to modify your exercises for that. If you need a towel or water, you can go ahead and get that. Just know at any point you can always stop the video if you need a break or whatever. I'm going to be doing, after the warm-up, we're going to do all the warm-up in sets of 3. When we move on to the exercises, we're going to be doing 15. If you prefer just to do 10, you can certainly stop after you've done your 10. If 15 isn't enough for you, you can always run this video through twice, do 2 sets, or even run it through 3 times. We're basically going to be doing all the major muscle groups, upper body and lower body. We'll be alternating between the 2. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing a warm-up. Just simple warm-up. We're going to do kind of an upper body warm-up first and then a lower body. If you need to be near a wall for stability or if you need a chair for stability, certainly know that you can use that. I'll try to throw in where you could be holding on or not holding on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing upper body. So the big focus is moving the upper body front to back, side to side, and rotational. I'm going to be using my arms, but if you have shoulder issues and raising your arms up like this is not comfortable to you, the big key is that I want you to kind of be moving through your hips as well. So if you can't be throwing your arms up in the air, just know that you just want to be moving forward and back or side to side. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start. And again, if you need to kind of hold on to something at the beginning, especially while you're getting used to all this, that's certainly an option. So you can just kind of bend forward. Okay, so I'm going to turn sideways just for the front to back, just so you can see how my hips and torso are moving. You always want to keep your knees soft when you're doing these warm-ups. You're not going to be locking your knees at any point. All right, so we're just going to reach on back and then we're going to reach down to the ground. So forward and back. Good, and we're just doing that 3 times, and then you're gonna nice wide base of support and side to side. So see how my hips are moving side to side. Your knees can be bending a little bit, just moving it side to side. And then next we're gonna rotate. We're just gonna rotate to the right first. So you're gonna rotate 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Good. Next, we're going to go ahead and start warming up the ankles, knees, hips, and torso as well. So you're just going to go ahead and step forward. So you're going to bend that front knee and come on back. And forward and come on back. And forward and come on back. And then you're going to go the other side. Forward, come on back. Forward, come on back. And forward, come on back. Next, you're going to step back. When you step back, the back knee bends. This is nice and straight. You'll feel a nice pull, nice stretch in that hamstring. 2 and 3, and the other side. 1 and 2, bow down, and 3. Next, you're going to step out to the side. This bends just as long as it's comfortable. If you have cranky knees, just don't really go down as far, but do give it a little bit of a bend. It will activate those leg muscles. And then you're going to come out the other way. Step it across. Step it across. And then you're going to go ahead and cross over. Again, you may want to have the chair available because your feet will be a little bit kind of twisted a little bit. So when you step over to one side, your torso is going to lean to the other. So this gets some movement in those hips. 3, and then the other way. 1 and 2 and 3. Next is rotational. Again, you may want to have the wall or the chair available. We're going to make L feet. So this this foot on this side is going to step to make like an L. So step out and come on back, out, come on back, and one more time. And then we're going to do it on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. Next is our T feet. So this is here, and then the other one's going to make like the letter T. So you're going to step across, and you're going to rotate that way. Good, and then the other way. 1, and 2, and 3. Great. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our upper body. We're going to start with the shoulders. So we're going to be doing an upright row. So you can either stand on the band with just one foot. That would be the least amount of resistance. Or 2 feet is a little more. Or crisscross is even more. Okay, so it just depends on how your shoulders are and how heavy your band is. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it just like this, and we're just going to pull up, bringing those elbows up. 2, 3, and look straight ahead. 4, elbows lead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good, now step off the band. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make a little sad face like this on the floor. So I'm gonna turn here because I want you to be able to see when I do this. Now you're gonna don't step on the handles because that may break the handles or you may roll off of them, but just in front of the handles. And then you're gonna go ahead down and reach down and grab the middle, okay? And your knees are gonna be soft, don't lock them. And you're gonna come down and take it up. You're gonna give yourself a nice squeeze in the behind. Down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. Now make sure you don't come back and give yourself that back sway. That's not what we're looking for. A nice controlled movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can look down at the floor when you go down and look straight ahead when you come up. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Now we're going to go back to standing on our band. Again, same thing as it was for the shoulders. 1 is the least amount of resistance, 2 feet is more resistance, and a crisscross is the most. Elbows are locked here, and we're going to lift up to the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Now you're going to keep standing on it because we're going to move into squats. So I do recommend that you have 2 feet on it, and your hands can be on your hips. If you need more resistance, you can certainly do your crisscross. But it's just like you have like a little chair behind you that you want to sit down. So you're going to push your bottom back and bend your knees. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. This next one's going to be working our chest muscles. There's some different variations depending on whether or not you have a way to anchor your band. If you do not have a way to anchor your band, you're just going to take your band like this, perhaps wrap it around your hands a little bit, and you're just going to pull out. So you're working all those chest muscles. So you're just going to pull out like that for 15. If you have the little door attachment, you're gonna put your band through that and put it in your doorway, and that will lock it in, and then you're gonna pull against that. Just make sure that you're on the right side of the door. This door isn't designed that way, so I'm not gonna be using it. So, because you don't wanna be pulling on the door, you wanna be pulling on the side that has the wood around it, if that makes sense. But I have a nice anchor over here that won't be moving here, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're going to go ahead and have your back to the anchor point. You're gonna make your hands like a little bird beak or something like that, because you wanna bring it under your arms, and you're just gonna bring your hands around here. You're gonna have a staggered stance because you want a nice base of support, and we're just gonna press forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. All right. So next we're going to sit down. So if you want to grab some water on the way, towel off a little bit. So for this one, you can use any of the 3 options I talked about. You can use the one with the handles, you can use that nice flat TheraBand from a PT person, or you can do your little round one like that. So just for variety, I'm going to show you the flat PT one. If you're using the 2 one, just make sure it's not going to roll off your shoe. So what you want to do is you're going to, let's scoot back a little bit. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and do it, and it's just like a leg press machine. And you're going to be seated up nice and tall. I don't need your back on the back. Use that core and press out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep up nice and tall, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And of course we have to do the other side. So you're going to take it here and press out. 1, 2, keep that back off the back of the chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. Okay, so for those of you that have the handout edition, totally not necessary, but you do need to flip it over at this point because we're halfway through the workout. Yippee. All right, so this actually can be done seated if you want. I'm just gonna stand up just so you can see it a little bit easier. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna put it one hand or the other, and you're gonna drop it back behind you and hold it here to press up. If you are a little rounded in the shoulders and doing this movement is a little tough for you, what you're gonna do is you can actually stand on the band back here and press it up. If that still doesn't work, another option, if you have the door anchor system, you can go ahead and have it at the top, and then you can go ahead and bring your elbows here and press down like that. We're trying to work the muscle in the back of the upper arm is what we're going for, okay? So whichever option you have based on the what you have available to you, I'm gonna turn and have my back to you for this round, just so you can double check how my hands are. And you wanna keep your bicep close to your head, and you're gonna press up to the sky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Now we're going to go ahead for the other side. So again, you just kind of throw it over your shoulder and grab it. Or, like I said, You can even just step on it and you'll be able to do that same motion, especially if getting this hand up like that is difficult for you. And then you're just gonna go ahead and press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that arm close to your head. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. All right, we're actually going to have another seat. We're going to work on our calf muscles, and also known as, I call them gas pedals. Okay, so just for variety's sake, I'm going to show you with this little band, but again, you can use either one of the other options. So you're going to go ahead and put it under the top part, your toe box here, and then it's just like pressing on a gas pedal. So take it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit up nice and tall. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. Over to the other side. Let's get it under that toe box here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. All right, this next one is working in these back muscles, these big back muscles. Again, if you have the anchor, great. If you don't have that anchor system or somebody to hold it for you, or a banister, what you can do is and this will still work your back. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to be up here, and then you're going to pull it down towards your chest. So if you see that, it really works those back muscles as you come down. So you can do that for 15, or if you have that anchor system, again, you're going to kind of put it right kind of at mid belly height there. Or for me, I'm just going to wrap it around over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a little bend in those knees. You want your knees a nice strong base of support. Your knees are not going to go up and down. You're just going to be here like this, and then you're going to row it in, pulling those elbows back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, squeeze those shoulder blades, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. Okay, next we're working our inner and outer thighs. So what you want to do is you're going to have, again, you need to step on both of them here. Get my stuff out of the way. You don't ever want to have tripping hazards around. Right, so you're going to be here, hands on your hips. You can keep it here, or you can do the crisscross, whichever you'd like to do, but you're just going to move it out to the side. It won't move much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a tough one. All right, but it's really good for your balance to make sure that your inner and outer part of the legs are just as strong as the front and the back. All right, next we're going to have a seat. We're going to do a core exercise. I do have a video that I will share If I forget to send it to you, remind me. But it's a whole thing of core done in a chair. So you're not even getting up and down. You're not down on the floor. The whole thing's done in a chair. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going forward and back. It's almost like doing a sit-up in a chair. And I just want to bring this around because you're going to come on back. So you're going to have to fire up all these belly muscles. So I'd like you to have your hands up here. Again, if you have shoulder issues and you just want to keep your hands here, that's fine. I just really don't want you holding on because I want you to have to use your torso for all of this, okay? So you're just going to come down to your thighs and then you're going to lean on back. Take it down and make sure your feet stay flat on the floor. And 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. All right, we've got one more strength exercise here. We're working our obliques, or the side of our torso. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get your band and you're gonna step on it. The other side can just stay on the floor, but you wanna make sure that you're standing pretty close to the handle because you're coming down and coming up. You're not going over to this side. You're just going down and just gently pulling up to center. All right? Your hand can be here, or it can even be on your hip, wherever it's comfortable, but we're going down to the side, almost like your body is stuck between two plates of glass. So it's just a straight down to the side. And you may not have a whole lot of movement here either, just like we did those inner and outer thighs. 7. Just any kind of movement is good as long as it's not painful, of course. 9, 10, 11, so you're pulling up. 12, just coming up to midline. And this is 14 and 15. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead over to the other side. Stand up nice and tall and take it down. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're nice and tall. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. All right, so we covered all those main groups. We did our shoulders and our biceps and our triceps. We did the chest and we did the back. We did the front of the thigh, the back of the thigh, this inner and outer thigh. We did our core and we did our obliques. We also got the little guy down at the back in our calves. So great job today. Like I said, you always have the option of running this through again. You might want to add a little cardio with this. You could do it before or after, whichever works better for you. For cardio, it could just be simply a walk, whether it's walking, just marching while you're watching your favorite TV show, walking around the house, walking around your house, walking around your neighborhood, on a treadmill, whatever. A stationary bike is also a good option. Whatever your favorite cardio is, or maybe you like to mix it up. And then go ahead and we'll just do a little tiny bit of stretching here. I don't want to make this video too long, but it is good to stretch. So reach up to the sky and you can bring into a tricep stretch if that's available to you. If it's not, you can just go ahead and bring it across here. But try to stretch that upper arm, whether it's here or you can bring it across like that. Go ahead and grab your hands behind you, bring those shoulder blades together, really open up that chest. And then we'll take a little step forward and press that heel on the back, get a little calf stretch and open up our chest here. And then go ahead and shift the weight and straighten that front leg and feel a stretch in the back of that front leg. And then we'll stand up and step it back. Raise our hands up. Take it back down. Straighten out that front leg. Bow forward. Come up. We're going to give ourselves a side bend, whether we bring our arms up like this or we just take it over to the side. We do so much front and back that it's really good to get a good side bend in every now and then. And then you can go ahead and just give yourself a little turn. Look over your shoulder. And the other side. Just a gentle stretch. Don't twist that spine too much. Don't make yourself uncomfortable. This is supposed to be the nice, stretchy, relaxing part of your workout today. So there you have it, a beginner's band workout. And if you're interested in the seated core, be sure to check that one out as well. If there's anything else that you're thinking of, dumbbells or whatever, I'm constantly building my library. Just let me know what your needs are and I'd be more than happy to make a quick little video for you to keep you moving and keep you feeling great. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.